My beloved child, before I shower you with the blessings, promotions, and breakthroughs I have in store for you, know that I will first test you. As your loving Father, I desire to see you grow and mature in your faith. I want to strengthen your character and deepen your trust in me. Just as a loving parent teaches their child valuable lessons and skills before entrusting them with more freedom and privileges, I too will guide you through tests and challenges designed to refine you and make you ready for the incredible plans I have for your life. My precious child, I know that the idea of being tested can be intimidating or even frightening, but I want to assure you that my purpose in allowing these trials is not to cause you pain or hardship. Rather, it is to prepare you for the greater responsibilities that come with the abundant blessings I long to bestow upon you. You see, my child, I have an incredible destiny and future planned for you. I have amazing opportunities, platforms, and spheres of influence that I want to entrust to you. But before I can promote you to these higher levels, I need to ensure that you are ready and equipped to handle the weight of responsibility that comes with them. These tests may come in many different forms. They may be financial challenges that stretch your faith and teach you to depend on me as your provider. They may be relational conflicts that require you to exercise forgiveness, patience, and unconditional love. They may be opportunities to serve and give sacrificially, even when it's uncomfortable or inconvenient. But know this, my child. Every test and challenge I allow in your life has a specific purpose. It is not random or meaningless. It is a carefully crafted tool in my hands, designed to shape you into the person I created you to be and prepare you for the incredible future I have planned for you. As you face these tests, it is essential that you keep your eyes fixed on me and trust in my goodness and faithfulness. Remember that I will never give you more than you can handle, and I will always provide a way of escape or endurance. 1 Corinthians 10:13. Lean into my strength and draw from my wisdom and grace. When you feel overwhelmed or discouraged, remember that I am with you always, and I am using these challenges to produce in you a greater measure of faith, perseverance, and Christ-like character. James 1:2-4. As you pass each test and overcome each challenge, you are proving yourself faithful and trustworthy with the smaller responsibilities I have given you. And as you demonstrate your faithfulness in the little things, I am able to entrust you with greater things. Remember, I am your loving Father, and I am committed to your growth and success. I'm not trying to harm you or hold you back, but rather to prepare you and position you for the incredible future I have planned for you. So keep your eyes fixed on me and trust in my perfect love and wisdom. Allow me to work in your heart and life through these tests and challenges, knowing that they are just brief and tiny bumps compared to the glorious mountain of blessings I can't wait to shower upon you. One of the key areas in which I will test you is stewardship. In Luke 16:10-12, my word clearly states, "Whoever can be trusted with very little can also be trusted with much. And whoever is dishonest with very little will also be dishonest with much. So if you have not been trustworthy in handling worldly wealth, who will trust you with true riches? And if you have not been trustworthy with someone else's property, who will give you property of your own?" This passage reveals a vital principle. Before I can trust you with greater blessings and responsibilities, I must first see how you handle the smaller ones. I watch closely to see how you manage the resources, time, and talents I have already placed in your hands. Are you using them wisely and faithfully, or are you wasting and neglecting them? Stewardship is not just about money, although that is certainly a part of it. It encompasses everything I have entrusted to your care: your relationships, your health, your work, your home, and most importantly, your relationship with me. Are you being a good steward of these precious gifts? When you prove yourself faithful in the small things, it shows me that you are ready for bigger things. But if you neglect or squander what I have given you, how can I entrust you with more? If you are slothful in your current labor, not giving your best effort as unto me, how can I promote you to a higher position or open doors for better opportunities? If you are careless with your health now, not taking care of the body I have given you, how can I trust you with the energy and vitality you will need for the greater work I have called you to do? My precious child, one of the most important lessons you must learn is that my blessings often come with increased responsibilities, not just rewards. When I entrust you with more, it is because I know you are ready to handle the weight of that trust. As you pray for breakthroughs and blessings in your life, are you also preparing yourself for the responsibilities that will come with them? Are you being diligent and faithful with what I have already placed in your hands? Are you serving others, giving generously, and using your talents to build my kingdom? If you desire to see my blessings poured out in your life, you must first embrace the responsibilities I have given you in this current season. Don't despise the small beginnings or the seemingly mundane tasks. They are the proving ground for your future promotion. When you faithfully steward your current responsibilities, no matter how insignificant they may seem, you are demonstrating to me that you can be trusted with more. You are passing the test of responsibility, showing that you are ready to handle the greater blessings and assignments I have for you. But responsibility is not the only lesson I want you to learn in the midst of your trials. I also want you to grow in wisdom, faith, and understanding of my ways. When you find yourself in a frustrating or painful circumstance, don't rush through it or try to escape it as quickly as possible. Instead, ask me what I am trying to teach you. Every trial you face is an opportunity to deepen your relationship with me and to learn valuable truths that will serve you well in the future. I may be teaching you patience, perseverance, forgiveness, or compassion. I may be growing your faith muscles, showing you that you can trust me even when you can't see the way forward. I know it's not easy to endure hardships and trials, but I promise you that they are never wasted. Every struggle you face is a chance for me to reveal myself to you in a new way, to show you my faithfulness and my power to bring beauty from ashes. As you walk through these challenging seasons, cling to me and lean into my strength. Seek my face and my wisdom. Ask me to give you eyes to see the lessons I am teaching you and a heart that is willing to learn and grow. When you approach your trials with a teachable spirit, you will find that they become opportunities for transformation. You will emerge from them stronger, wiser, and more equipped to handle the blessings and responsibilities I have for you. My faithful child, many of my children make the mistake of waiting for ideal conditions or perfect opportunities before they give their best effort. They believe that they will only be able to shine and make a difference when they have the right platform, the right resources, or the right connections. But this is not how I operate, my child. I am looking for those who will be diligent and excellent in the here and now, regardless of their circumstances. I am watching to see how you handle the tasks, relationships, and responsibilities I have already placed in your hands. Are you giving them your full attention and effort, or are you half-heartedly going through the motions, waiting for something better to come along? Your current diligence is a reflection of your character and your readiness for future increase. If you cannot be trusted to give your best to the small assignments, how can I trust you with greater ones? If you are not faithful in managing the little I have given you, why would I entrust you with more? Remember the parable of the talents in Matthew 25. The servants who diligently invested and multiplied their talents were rewarded with more responsibilities and opportunities. But the servant who buried his talent, making excuses and waiting for the perfect moment, had even the little he had taken away from him. I do not despise small beginnings or humble circumstances. In fact, it is often in these very places that I test and refine my children, preparing them for the greater work ahead. If you can learn to be excellent and faithful in the mundane day-to-day tasks, you will develop the character and skills needed to handle the larger assignments and blessings I have for you. So instead of complaining about your current situation or waiting for things to change, embrace the opportunities I have placed right in front of you. Give your best effort to your work, your studies, your relationships, and your ministry, no matter how small or unnoticed they may be. Treat every responsibility as a sacred trust from me, and pour yourself into it with excellence and diligence. As you prove yourself faithful in the little things, I will begin to open doors and bring you into larger spheres of influence and responsibility. Your current diligence is the key that unlocks future increase and blessing in your life. But diligence is not the only test of stewardship I am looking for, my child. I'm also watching to see how you handle the spiritual understanding and revelation I have already given you. Just as I test your faithfulness with physical resources and responsibilities, I also test your faithfulness with spiritual truths and insights. When I reveal something to you through my word, through prayer, or through the wisdom of others, what do you do with that revelation? Do you cherish it, meditate on it, and apply it to your life? Do you share it with others and use it to build up my kingdom? Or do you let it slip away, forgetting what you have learned and failing to put it into practice? Your faithfulness to the revelation I have already given you is a crucial factor in determining whether I can trust you with more. I'm not interested in giving deep spiritual truths to those who will not steward them well. I reserve my most profound insights and intimate revelations for those who have proven themselves faithful with the understanding they already have. This is why I said in Matthew 13:12, "Whoever has will be given more, and they will have an abundance. Whoever does not have, even what they have, will be taken from them." Those who value and steward the spiritual understanding they have been given will receive even more. But those who neglect or mishandle the revelations they have received will find even their current understanding slipping away. So I encourage you, my child, to be diligent not only in your physical responsibilities, but also in your spiritual growth and obedience. When I speak to you through my word or through the promptings of my spirit, don't just nod your head in agreement and then go on with your life as usual. Take those revelations seriously and ask me to help you apply them to your daily walk. Be faithful to study my word, to spend time in my presence, and to obey the truths I have already shown you. As you demonstrate your faithfulness with the spiritual understanding you have, I will entrust you with even greater revelations and insights. You will grow in wisdom and knowledge, and you will be equipped to handle the deeper things of my kingdom. My beloved child, as you walk with me and experience the blessings I have poured out in your life, I want to caution you against a subtle trap that can hinder your growth and your ability to receive the greater things I have in store for you. This trap is the danger of apathy and familiarity with the good things I have already given you. It is easy, over time, to begin to take my blessings for granted. When you first receive a breakthrough or a provision from my hand, your heart is filled with gratitude and excitement. You are quick to praise me and tell others of my goodness. But as time goes on and that blessing becomes a regular part of your life, you may find yourself growing complacent and even indifferent to the miracle I have given you. This is a dangerous place to be, my child. When you lose your sense of gratitude and wonder at my blessings, you are in danger of losing those very blessings. I am looking for hearts that remain thankful and in awe of my goodness, no matter how long they have been walking with me. Do not allow yourself to become so familiar with my blessings that you begin to see them as ordinary or expected. Every good thing in your life is a gift from my hand, and I delight in your gratitude and your recognition of my provision. When you maintain a heart of thankfulness and a diligent spirit in stewarding what I have given you, you position yourself for even greater blessings and breakthroughs. I am drawn to the heart that overflows with praise and appreciation for even the smallest of my gifts. But when you become apathetic or indifferent to my blessings, you are in danger of being passed over for future increases. I cannot entrust more to the one who does not value and steward what they have already been given. So I encourage you today to take a fresh look at the blessings in your life. Reflect on the prayers I have answered, the provision I have given, and the breakthroughs I have brought about. Let your heart be filled with renewed gratitude and wonder at my goodness. As you cultivate a spirit of thankfulness, you will find your heart becoming more sensitive to my presence and my blessings. You will begin to see my hand at work in even the smallest details of your life, and your faith will be strengthened to believe for even greater things. But gratitude is not the only key to positioning yourself for increased blessing. I also want to speak to you about the importance of generosity and faithful stewardship, particularly in the area of your finances. In 2 Corinthians 9:6-11, my word gives a powerful illustration of the principle of sowing and reaping. It says, "Remember this, whoever sows sparingly will also reap sparingly, and whoever sows generously will also reap generously." Each of you should give what you have decided in your heart to give, not reluctantly or under compulsion, for God loves a cheerful giver. This principle applies not only to your finances, but to every area of your life. The way you steward and generously share what I have given you directly impacts the level of blessing and increase you will experience. When you hold tightly to your resources, whether it be your time, your talents, or your finances, you limit my ability to bless you. But when you open your hands and your heart to give freely and generously, you open the door for me to pour out blessings upon you in greater measure. I am looking for hearts that are quick to share, quick to bless others, and quick to invest in my kingdom. I delight in the one who gives not out of obligation or reluctance, but with a cheerful and willing spirit, trusting in my ability to provide. As you sow generously into the lives of others and into my kingdom work, you can trust that I will be faithful to multiply your seed and bring forth a harvest of blessing in your own life. I am able to make all grace abound to you, so that in all things, at all times, having all that you need, you will abound in every good work. But generosity is not just about giving money. It is a heart attitude that impacts every area of your life. Are you generous with your time, your forgiveness, your love, and your encouragement? Do you look for opportunities to bless and serve others, even when it requires sacrifice on your part? As you cultivate a generous spirit, you will find yourself becoming more like me. My very nature is one of generosity and giving. I gladly gave my only son so that you could experience abundant life, and I delight in pouring out my blessings upon those who reflect my heart of generosity. So I encourage you today to examine your heart and your life. Are you stewarding what I have given you with gratitude and generosity? Are you holding tightly to your resources, or are you freely sharing them with others as I lead you? As you pass the test of generosity and faithful stewardship, you can trust that I will pour out my blessings upon you in greater measure. You will experience my favor and my provision in ways you have never known before. My beloved child, as you walk with me and grow in your faith, I want to remind you of the precious gifts and abilities I have placed within you. When I formed you in your mother's womb, I carefully crafted every detail of your being, including the unique talents and passions that define who you are. These gifts are not mere coincidences or afterthoughts. They are intentional blessings from my hand, designed to be used for my glory and the benefit of others. Whether you have a talent for writing, speaking, creating art, or encouraging those around you, know that these abilities are a sacred trust from me. But here's the important thing, my child. These talents are not meant to be hidden away or kept to yourself. They are meant to be shared, cultivated, and multiplied for my kingdom purposes. When you step out in faith and begin to use your gifts to serve me and bless others, you open the door for me to entrust you with even greater responsibilities and opportunities. I am looking for those who will be faithful stewards of the talents I have given them. When you take the gifts I have placed within you and invest them wisely, you demonstrate your readiness for the next level of blessing and influence. I want you to be bold and courageous in using the gifts I have given you. Don't let fear, insecurity, or feelings of inadequacy hold you back. Remember, I have equipped you with everything you need to fulfill the purposes I have for you. As you begin to utilize your talents for my glory, you will find that I will give you even more opportunities to make a difference. Your gifts will grow and expand as you step out in faith and obedience. And as you prove yourself faithful with the little, I will entrust you with much. But there's another principle I want you to understand, my child. It's the concept of exponential growth through proper stewardship. You see, when you are diligent and faithful in managing the responsibilities and blessings I have already given you, it sets the stage for explosive growth and unexpected promotions. Think of it like a tree that is planted by the water. Before any visible growth takes place above the ground, that tree is sending its roots down deep into the soil, establishing a strong foundation. And as those roots grow deeper and wider, they are able to draw in more nutrients and water, enabling the tree to grow taller and bear more fruit. In the same way, when you are faithful and diligent in stewarding what I have already entrusted to you, you are establishing a strong foundation for future growth and blessing. As you prove yourself trustworthy with the small things, I'm able to promote you to greater levels of responsibility and influence. But here's the key. I often use the very blessings and talents I have given you as tests to see how you will handle them. Will you use them selfishly for your own gain, or will you use them to bless others and advance my kingdom? Will you be a wise and faithful steward, or will you squander and neglect the gifts I have given you? How you steward your talents and blessings in this season will determine the level of multiplication and promotion you experience in the future. So, be diligent, my child. Be faithful with what I have placed in your hands. Use your gifts to serve others and bring glory to my name. As you do, you will find that I will open doors of opportunity that you never could have imagined. You will experience exponential growth and blessing in every area of your life. And you will discover the joy and fulfillment that comes from being a wise and faithful steward of the talents I have entrusted to you. Remember, my child, I am with you always, guiding you and empowering you to use your gifts for my glory. Lean on me. Trust in my strength. And step out in bold faith as you utilize the talents I have given you. I am excited to see the amazing things I will accomplish through you as you faithfully steward your gifts and abilities. And I promise that as you prove yourself faithful with the little, I will entrust you with much. I love you with an everlasting love, and I am committed to seeing you fulfill every purpose and plan I have for you. Embrace this season of growth and stewardship, knowing that it is leading you into a future of exponential blessing and influence. I am able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that you ask or think. I am not limited by your resources or your circumstances. As you give generously and steward faithfully, you open the door for me to work wonders in your life. So give with a cheerful heart, trusting in my goodness and my faithfulness. Steward what I have given you with diligence and gratitude, and watch in amazement as I multiply your seed and bring forth a harvest of blessing beyond your wildest dreams. I am with you always, guiding you and empowering you to live a life of generosity and faithful stewardship. Lean on me, trust in my provision, and keep your heart open to my leading. I love you with an everlasting love, and I delight in blessing you as you reflect my heart of generosity to the world around you. Remember, my child, that every blessing and promotion in your life is preceded by a test. I am constantly watching to see how you handle what I have placed in your hands, both in the physical and spiritual realms. Your current diligence and faithfulness are the keys that unlock the greater things I have in store for you. So don't despise the day of small beginnings or the season of mundane responsibilities. Embrace them as opportunities to prove your character and your readiness for more. Be excellent in your current circumstances, and be faithful to the revelations I have already given you. As you pass these tests of stewardship, you will find me opening doors and pouring out blessings in your life beyond your wildest dreams. I am with you always, guiding you and empowering you to live a life of diligence and faithfulness. Lean on me, trust in my wisdom, and keep your heart open to my leading. As you walk in obedience and stewardship, you will see my hand of favor and promotion upon your life in greater measure than ever before. I love you with an everlasting love, and I am committed to seeing you fulfill every purpose and plan I have for you. Embrace this season of testing and preparation, knowing that it is leading you directly into the abundant life I have in store. I am not trying to break you, but to bless you. I am not holding out on you, but preparing you. Trust in my love and my goodness, even when the path seems dark and the lessons seem hard. Embrace the responsibilities I have given you today, knowing that they are stepping stones to the greater things I have in store. And when the trials come, don't resist them or run from them. Instead, lean into them, knowing that I am using them to shape you into the person I created you to be. I am with you always, guiding you, strengthening you, and cheering you on. You are never alone in this journey. My spirit lives within you, empowering you to face every challenge with courage and faith. Keep your eyes fixed on me, and trust that I am leading you step by step into the amazing future I have planned for you. Pass these tests of responsibility and learn the lessons I am teaching you, and you will see my blessings and favor poured out in your life in greater measure than you can imagine. I love you with an everlasting love, and I am committed to seeing you fulfill every purpose and plan I have for you. Embrace this season of growth and preparation, knowing that it is leading you directly into the abundant life I have in store. My child, I want to give you the desires of your heart and fulfill every dream and vision I have planted within you. But first, I must do a work in you, molding you and shaping you into a vessel fit for the honor I want to bestow. As you face tests and challenges in the coming days, weeks, and months, do not grow weary or discouraged. Know that my hand is upon you, and that I am using every trial to strengthen and prepare you. When you feel overwhelmed, fix your eyes on me and lean into my grace. I will give you the wisdom, strength, and perseverance you need to pass every test victoriously. Remember, my beloved, I am not withholding good things from you. I am lovingly preparing you to receive them. I am refining you like gold in the fire, purifying your heart and character so that you can shine brightly for my glory. Trust in my timing and my methods. Submit yourself fully to my loving discipline and correction. As you pass each test, no matter how small it may seem, you are taking a step closer to the incredible future I have ordained for you. With each act of obedience and faithfulness, you are proving yourself ready for the greater work and the greater blessings. Do not despise the day of small beginnings, for it is in the small things that greatness is born. So embrace the tests and challenges as gifts from my hand. Thank me for them, knowing that they are evidence of my great love and my great plans for you. Steward well what I have placed in your hands today, and watch in amazement as I multiply it for your tomorrow. I am with you always, guiding you, strengthening you, and cheering you on. You are never alone in this journey. My spirit lives within you, empowering you to pass every test and to walk in victory. Lean on me, trust in me, and let me lead you step by step. Pass these tests of stewardship, and you will see my blessings and favor poured out upon you in unprecedented ways. I have amazing plans for you, and it all begins with faithfulness in the small things. I love you with an everlasting love, and I am committed to seeing you fulfill every purpose and plan I have for you. Embrace this season of testing, knowing that it is leading you directly into the abundant life I have in store. You are mine, and I am yours forever and always. Amen.